the visiting Diamondbacks 5-2. The Marlins put together 10 hits total as they bested the visiting Padres 6-5. The New York Yankees knocked out 10 hits as a team as they secured the win in extras against the Rockies 5-4. The San Francisco Giants combined to give up just 5 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 4-1. The New York Mets combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers 9-3. Adam Morgan got the W and now has 5 this year, helping Philadelphia dispose of the Nationals 5-1. The Cincinnati Reds put together 10 hits total as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 5-1. Jordan Hicks collected win number 2 on the year, helping the Cards pass the Buccos 5-4. The Boston Red Sox sent 3 balls into the seats as they went home with a walk-off against the Athletics 5-4. The Blue Jays had 12 hits as a team as they walked off in extra innings against the O's 5-4. The Cleveland Indians pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 4-1. The Royals right fielder, number 38, had a great day driving in 5 on 3 hits as Kansas City disposed of the Mariners 8-7. The Minnesota Twins combined for 4 total home runs as they got the victory in extras against the Angels 6-5. Chris Tillman earned win number 7 this season, helping the Rangers get past the rival Astros 1-0. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
Day baseball coming your way here on a Sunday afternoon from Tropicana Field. Today we wrap up the road trip with the third of 3 between the LA Dodgers and the Tampa Bay Rays. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Number 55, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, this year his strikeout-to-walk ratio has been outstanding. So leading off for a lot of strikeouts here in this one.
Cody Bellinger makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1.
First pitch, 140.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. EK, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And this will be their last home game for quite a while. They're about to head out on a long road trip, so they'll be wanting to get out of here with at least another victory under their belts.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
It's just so hard to lay off that slow changeup. He just did break that swing off in time.
Hard hit ball to second. Duffy scoops it up, 1 away. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, there are not a lot of guys who can swing a bat like Jock Peterson. He's hit 6 home runs in the last 10 games. The baseball must look like a bowling ball with the way he's been crushing it.
Corey Seager will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg, as he's known amongst baseball people, really does call a good game back there. He might reward a pitcher for a good location every once in a while, but most of his calls, they seem to be spot on.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
And as the season's gone on, this is a guy whose numbers have just not been going in the right direction. So this is a welcome sight with this one-out single.
Matt Kemp will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
He's set. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher, but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Duffy is there for it. 2 down. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Comes set. Now the pitch. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And a dive, but he's back. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. A runner on first with 2 away. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Max Muncy will stand in, and as you can see, it's another early RBI opportunity for the National League leader in that category.
Well, and you know, guys, he's also been awesome at scoring runs. He's right up there with the leaders in that category as well.
Taken high and deep to right. Meadows is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers strand a couple. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he had a great first half. It even earned him an all-star berth. Hopes to continue that here in the second half of the season. We'll see how he does in this one.
Austin Meadows comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. We'll move forward now to the bottom of inning number 2. Mike Zunino will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Time to move forward to the bottom of inning number 3.
Now
into the box,
number
Troy.
25.
He flew out in his last at-bat. Ryu comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Muncy is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, C.J. Cron.
Stepping in, C.J. Cron. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
One and one, here it is. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Yeah, I don't think that pitch wound up where he wanted it to, but it did the trick.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Belanger is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Tampa, but they're on top 2-0. Matt Kemp is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6. Jock Peterson will stand in. He flew out his last time up. High pop-up. Duffy is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
This has been the story all afternoon. They have just not been able to get on top of his fastball. Here's another pop-up to prove it.
Max Muncy will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and even 30 home runs on the year. And it's given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead.
This is the same guy that drove in their only run earlier in the game, so he's had a pretty good afternoon at the plate. Here he gets a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse, and he knows what to do with it when you leave a pitch there.
And now is Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first. Is that leading off the inning, Christian Arroyo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. So striding in, Tommy Pham, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Rays strand just the one. Still a 3-2 ball game. Chaz Rowe is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Justin Turner will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Gavin Lusk will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now a check swing here and a little looper. Duffy backs up and takes care of it, 2 away.
Well, how about this out of the bullpen? 3 pitches, 2 outs. Can't do a whole lot better than that.
We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th. Leading off the inning, Heredia, and they'll need him to get something going here. Dylan Flores will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Jock Peterson strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at 3rd.
Yeah, this one's been a well-played, close game, so that's a big run down there.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game into the seats, 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 32 now for the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Oh, and insurance runs come at a premium at this late stage of the ball game. And like you said, Matty, that makes this a 3-run game now. And they still need to get 6 outs. But at least now you've got a little bit of breathing room.
Now pitching for the Rays.
Will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Max Muncy will stand in now following the home run. Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Christian Arroyo will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
You think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Got him.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Choi is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. They trail 5-2. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Yasiel Puig, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9. Striding in to start the 9th, C.J. Cron, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Jansen comes set. Here it is on 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Grounded back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Look out as this bat shatters on impact.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Yeah, a big first out there.
Number 6.
When you're on the mound, you need to make sure that you at least keep that tying run in the on-deck circle. And now he's set up to maybe end this thing right here if he can get a ground ball.
Heredia comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Matt Duffy will stand in, and he's been quiet today, but you just wonder if that's going to last the entire 9 innings.
Normally it doesn't. But give these guys credit. They've had a plan of attack, they've stuck to it, and they've gotten good results.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
It's about what we've come to expect here from Jansen as he comes in here to fire a scoreless 9th and finish off the Dodger victory.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a